All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about a massive update for Google's Notebook LM, something that could honestly change everything about how we use it. This is what's being called the anti-gravity upgrade.
And I'm not just hyping this up. Take it from AI automation expert Jack Roberts, who put it pretty bluntly. Notebook LM just became unstoppable. So what in the world does that actually mean for you and me?
Well, to really get why this is such a huge deal, we have to look at the problem it's solving. The best way to think about Notebook LM up until now is as a brilliant, powerful brain, but a brain without a body.
Let's be honest, for most of us, using Notebook LM has felt a bit like a glorified chatbot, right? We feed it our files, we ask it some questions, and the results have been, well, mediocre, to use the source's term. It knows a ton, but we've been the bottleneck. It's been all manual, kind of slow, and we've barely been scratching the surface of its real potential.
And this slide right here really just nails the whole concept. You've got Notebook LM, the brain. Its whole world is about knowing and learning. It's totally passive. Then you've got this other thing, anti-gravity, the body. It's all about building and creating. It's active. And for the longest time, these two worlds have been completely separate. So this brings us to the core of the entire upgrade. We are finally connecting that brilliant brain to a powerful body, letting them actually talk to each other. So how does this magic happen? It's through something called the Moral Context Protocol, or MCP. I know, it sounds super complicated, but forget the name. The analogy they use is perfect. Think of it as a universal remote control. It's the piece of tech that lets two totally different apps, like Notebook LM and Anti-Gravity, understand each other and work as a team.
And what a transformation it is. I mean, this is the key takeaway right here. Notebook LM stops being just a passive library, a digital shelf where your knowledge sits, and it becomes an active creator. It can take what it knows and actually do something with it.
So now that we have this connection, things start to get really wild. We can now create something that the source calls super research agents.
You have to ask, right? What happens when you plug a super intelligent brain into a body that can build anything? What can they actually create when they work together?
Well, it turns out a lot. The system can now automatically create all of this stuff. We're talking audio and video summaries, professional-looking infographics, entire slide decks, like this one, deep dive reports, mind maps, and even study aids like flashcards and quizzes. It's just an explosion of automated creativity. And that brings us to the super research agent. Just picture this. You get an email about a new project. That email alone can trigger this system to go out, scour over 40 different web sources for information, and then automatically build a complete, comprehensive knowledge notebook on that topic for you, all without you lifting a finger.
To really put this into perspective, I love this analogy from Jack Roberts. He says, imagine if you had a 500 IQ system and you plug that into Notebook LM. That's the kind of leap in intelligence we're talking about here. It's just a whole new level. Okay, that's the theory. Let's look at a real-world example of what this looks like in action. We're going to see how to build a complete, automated intelligence system from the ground up.
And what's the spark that ignites this whole complex process? Something so simple, so everyday you almost wouldn't believe it. It's just a single transcript from one meeting. That's it. The whole build follows this 5-step framework called BLAST. It's a really clever way to make building a custom AI tool feel way less intimidating. You just follow the steps. Blueprint the idea, link your tools, architect the logic, stylize the interface, and finally, trigger the automation. It's a roadmap from an idea to a real thing. And what's the end goal here? What are we building? A customer intelligence system. Basically, a personalized research powerhouse that can automatically dig up and analyze info on any topic you want, all kicked off by just having a conversation. And check out the result. I mean, this is the really mind-blowing part. From that one little meeting transcript, the system built an entire interactive dashboard. It's got deep research, a full analysis of the competition, a strategic assessment. It even built its own little chatbot for follow-up questions. And get this, it pulled all of that information from 127 different sources automatically. It's just incredible. So after seeing all of that, seeing what's truly possible now, the big question really turns back to us.
So I'll leave you with this to think about. If all your knowledge, every note, every meeting, every idea you've ever had could suddenly come alive and build literally anything, what's the first thing you would create?